to cybersecurity, there are different threats that criminals use to hack your network for personal information like malware, phishing, and ransomware.
Chris Bryant joins us now in the newsroom. And Chris, we understand that attacks every single day can number in the billions.
Yeah, good afternoon there, Rob and Lee. This right here is a map. This is from Fort.inet, and this is showing all the outbreaks happening right now in real time across the world. And this is just their service or their providers that they offer. So this doesn't include everything out there. But right now, over the last 24 hours, nearly 9 billion attacks throughout the web when it comes to these numbers. With Brazil seeing 8.8 billion attacks, with the highest number being in technology. Now, when we break that number down even closer to the United States here, you're going to see that it's nearly 400 million attacks across the country just on their providers. Now, experts say that when it comes to digital safety, you don't have to be the most secure person in the world. You just have to be more secure than the person next in line.
Some leak happens and your name shows up. They'll try to hit you. If they can't get anywhere in a very short amount of time, they're going to move on to the next person because that leak had 2 billion names in there, and they have to go through every one.
Cybersecurity Ventures says that by 2031, a business or consumer will be hit with a ransomware attack every 2 seconds. For comparison, in 2021, those attacks happened every 11 seconds.
Decade or so, it's gone from more of like if you get attacked versus now when you get attacked.
For those who work in cybersecurity, the data can get overwhelming, but just taking some simple steps will help keep you from being a target.
If you have a reasonable level of security, you're going to be fine for most cases.
According to the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, it is best to consider cyber hygiene. That is using strong passwords, updating your software, thinking before you click on suspicious links, and turning on that multi-factor authentication.
Passwords are often stolen in data breaches. So if you're using the same password that you used 3 years ago and it's the same password across all different platforms, you're really opening yourself up to a lot of problems.
And ransomware is the fastest growing type of cyber attack.
Because now it's become even easier to do it. You've got AI that can write the code for you.
Capital markets, media and entertainment, and life sciences will lead spending when it comes to cybersecurity. Western Europe and the United States make up more than 70% of the total amount of money spent when it comes to cybersecurity. And it isn't just individuals. Recently, the state of Missouri reported it had been attacked on average 6 million times a day.
The people who are doing cybersecurity for the state of Missouri have to be right 6 million times a day.
Now, the guys over at ACIS say that one thing you can do when it comes to your safety is to basically have a different email account for each social media or different aspect of your life that you use online. But just to give you an idea of how many hits there are across the world, this is now spam, malware. It's the software attacks that are happening. This is from Bitdefender. Now, this again is just real-time information from their service provider. So this doesn't include all the other ones, just theirs in the world. Now, you heard him talk about St. Louis right here. You can see all these hits that start hitting right here. That's because of those data centers that are in St. Louis that are used for a bunch of different companies across the nation. We'll get all this information online inside this story at KY3.com. But for now, in the newsroom, Chris Bryant, KY3 News.